The platform allows you to map and calculate area of suitable habitat of your species. This is done by combining habitat preferences and elevation preferences. By default, the platform loads what is known from the sRedList. So if you are reassessing a species, you will likely have habitat preferences and elevation preferences that are loaded. If there are no elevation preferences, we automatically generate the minimum and maximum elevation within the species range. In case you started the assessment by creating a distribution range map from occurrence records, you can also extract the habitat and elevation of these occurrence records. Here you see, for instance, that the two habitats occurring the most around occurrence record of your species are 1.6 and 14.3, which can help you define habitat preferences. However, you need to remember that the localization of occurrence records can be highly biased. For instance, urban habitats tend to be overrepresented because there are more observers in urban areas than in remote forests. Optionally, you can also define a density in order to get an estimate of population size. We need an estimate of density in mature individuals within suitable habitat. You can provide that estimate directly or use the little calculator below, where you provide the total density of the species where it is present, mature and immature individuals, an estimate of the proportion of individuals that are mature in the population, and an estimate of the proportion of suitable habitat that is occupied. Once you set the habitat preferences, elevation preferences, and if you wish, density of your species, you can run the AOH analysis. If you started the assessment by creating a distribution range map from occurrence records, we first calculate and map the known area of occupancy, which is the area at a 2 by 2 kilometer scale where we found occurrence records. This provides you with a lower bound of area of occupancy. Unless the species is only a freshwater or marine species, we then provide the maps of suitable habitat. On the left, you can see the map of area of habitat at original resolution with suitable habitat in green. On the right, you see the area of habitat rescaled at a 2 by 2 kilometer resolution, which is the resolution that we should use for area of occupancy. This gives you an upper bound of the area of occupancy if you assume that all suitable habitat is indeed occupied by your species. We provide area estimates for both the area of habitat and the area of occupancy. Area of occupancy and area of habitat maps can be explored in more details by clicking on Interactive Map. If you also filled in the density field, then we can estimate the population size by multiplying the density by the area of habitat. For habitat preferences, elevation preferences, and average density, you can provide uncertainty bounds. For habitat preferences, this is provided by clicking twice on a habitat. Once will be suitable, twice will be marginal or unknown. For elevation preferences or density, you can provide uncertainty using a hyphen and providing two estimates. The uncertainty will be shown on the map with some light green. You can use that to know if your uncertainty has a strong effect or not on the final estimate. Here, for instance, it has a very small effect on the final area of habitat. You will see in the documentation that if you are running these steps with a large range species, you will not get exactly the same maps, and that the estimates can be slightly overestimated. So we advise you to use that carefully if you are just above the limit of a criterion.